Okay, I tasked my husband with going out and picking everything that was growing, regardless of how done it was or not. Here I have an interesting squash. It looks like a miniature of a squash my neighbor gave me. My neighbor gave me this one. Looks like half yellow squash and half zucchini. And mine looks like it's the same thing. How odd. This, I believe, is an overgrown cucumber. These are tomatoes. And these are, I don't know, I think this might be a cucumber also. That would be my guess, just from the way they look. An overgrown one, for sure. And then this winter squash. So you can tell it's not totally ripe because, you know, the stem is still green. But it should continue to ripen in the house. So let's get everything weighed up and see how much poundage we have here. Okay, so we'll start with the big squash. It is 3 pounds, 11.9 ounces. Okay, then let's go with these. I'm relatively sure they're overripe cucumbers, but I will know that for certain when I cut into them. Okay, here we have 2 pounds, 10.4 ounces. A small but still overripe cucumber, and that is 6.3 ounces. And I am writing this down in case you're wondering what I'm doing. Okay, my next task here is a bunch of green tomatoes. It's interesting. Last week, might have been last week, might have been the week before. I just dropped one. Hold on. Okay. He's told me that he had picked every tomato that was on the bush. And now, look, there's more. Okay, so the tomatoes, 7.4 ounces. And last but not least, my bicolored squash, 6 ounces. So this is all going to go in my non-official Shedwar playlist because our weights count, but not for the competitive videos. They just count when we add up the whole season's weights and send them by email to our team leader, which in my case is John. And I haven't made a video of everything that I've weighed. I pretty much have all of it in my little notebook, even if I didn't make a video of me weighing it. So I'll get my totals and get them sent in by the deadline. And I believe that we're getting pretty close to being finished here on my little farm. And I got to say I'm very, 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 very grateful for my hubby. Jim is his name. For picking anything that I had growing. Gardening isn't his thing. But I think he appreciates the fact that I do it. Well, until I got injured. And My prayer, and if you would join me, my prayer is that by next spring, I will be able once again to get out in my actual garden and get my hands in the dirt, get my legs in the dirt, and be able to be a gardener once again. Because once a gardener, always a gardener, gardening is in my heart. I think I got that from my daddy. Gardening is in my heart. So we will go ahead and finish up this video and get it uploaded to YouTube. And hope that you watch it. And I will get all of my weights added up there on various pages in my little notebook. This is the 3rd year that I've kept this little notebook. I'm not much of a journal keeper. My first year that I tried to journal my gardening, I did pretty good. Each year it gets a little more sparse. But I've got some things in there, some recipes that I've seen people, other homesteaders, gardeners, show us. And lists of plants that I'd like to grow. Diagrams of different ways I might want to design my garden. I also have a list of all the people, all of the channels that participated in Northern Hemisphere Shedwars this year. So I think I subscribed to all of them. Whether YouTube kept me subscribed or not is another question. But I have that list and I can go in and watch their video, find their videos, and watch them anytime I want to. It's all in there. So I'd love it if you comment on my video and hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, I sure invite you to do that. And hit the bell icon. So until my next video, may the good Lord richly bless you. May your harvests be bountiful, and may you always seek the truth. Darlene from Darlene's Garden, signing out.